Here on the top four, playing against AfroDwarf, which, I don't know. I think he likes the blue-red deck or the Sultai control deck. I don't really know. Looks like red. Okay. Well, our hand's pretty good. Fire Impulse. We gotta wait for a couple more spells, but again, it's gonna be able to deal with this Alchemist. Turn 2, Spell Fist. Probably thinks we're playing a mirror. Double Alchemist, that's always scary. 3-drop, I think before I play a piece of the puzzle, I want to just Pilgrim's Eye for my forest. I'm fine with not attacking this turn. Think Inventory is going to deal me 4 damage, but he only draws 1 card, and it's okay with me. Ooh. Touch and Impulse are both very good. Touch is great, because I can just kill one of these Alchemists right now, save me a whole bunch of life. Get to play the Wilds. Probably need to find a mountain. Good. And Bash for 3. Good. Okay, probably an Ojutai summons. Yep. Now I have my own Ojutai summons. Really interesting choice though, because the most mana efficient plays Ojutai summons, but I could also pulse for a land and impulse after that to kill his Alchemist. I would deal 3 and I would really take the stave off the beats, but again, I think what I'm hoping is to draw land potentially next turn. Play summons, hit for 2 this turn. Next turn, play summons, hit for another 2. Hope to draw land, and then play pieces, then pulse. I kind of want to play pieces first before I pulse, and if I play pieces this turn, I guess pieces plus impulse wouldn't be that bad this turn as well. That might have been better, but I think I just play Ojutai summons. Again, it does let me play as a blocker for his 2/2, so I'm saving damage one way or another. But by letting his Alchemist live this turn, I'm taking a lot of damage. Like I'm taking 2, he plays another one, I'm taking 3, I'm taking 4, yeah, but I save 2 by being able to block, so it's tough. It's tough choices, man. Really want to hit a land here. Draw Alchemist, okay. Well again, if he's tapped out of blue, I really think I need this pulse to resolve to win. And I do want to hit a land, so I probably should pulse. I guess the killing his guy is fine here too to start. I think I was pretty hellbent on killing his guy, because I need 2 spells in the graveyard for that to happen, so I'll do that right away. Now with 4 mana, I guess the best play is to, just pulse, in case he has Rolling Thunder or something. And it gets back Evolving Wilds, which I can make my land drop for the turn, which is helpful. And I get to bash for 4, and then I can trade flyers again, and then take 2, unless he has another removal spell. Okay, he had a land. Tormenting Voice. Take inventory, jeez, okay, so he drew 4 cards this turn, but didn't find a Fiery Impulse to kill my guy, so... Ooh, another pulse is pretty strong, actually. So I lead with Piece of the Puzzle. Again, hoping to hit a Lore Master. Negate, good. I was actually baiting this negate out as well. I really didn't want Ojutai summon negated, and I didn't want pulse negated either. So from here, I think I can just pulse again when he's tapped low. He could have Dispel, but I get to make another land drop. And bash him for 3. This guarantees that I can play both Ojutai summons and Thermo Alchemist next turn. So the pulses, geez, he just drew 3 more cards. The pulses have really helped me get ahead of this race. But as you can see, he's up 5 cards on me, which is not the best. Piece of the puzzle. So this is rough because I can't bait out a negate with pieces of the puzzle. Or if I do, I don't know. I guess I was looking for removal spells, but I guess here I probably should take Impulse Summons. Yep. And then I have to play... Oh, but I mistapped. Oh, that's really brutal. I can't play Alchemist plus Impulse. That's really brutal. So I have to Impulse that. It deals the most damage over time. Oh, Galvanic Bombardment kills my guy. Oh, Galvanic Bombardment kills my other guy. I thought he might be going to 4 life. Instead, I'm in a really rough spot now. And he's got another Ojutai Summons? Yeah. Double Alchemist? Yeah, and I can only play 1. Hopefully this doesn't get countered. But he has Impulse to kill my guy. It's pretty interesting. He should have impulsed my 2-2 flyer. He gotten in for 6. The 0-3 can't block anyway, so it's kind of a misplay on his part, I think. So I can play a 2-2. I have Impulse, which I mean, I, on the other hand, have to Impulse his Alchemist. Because it again represents more damage than just 2 a turn, potentially. So I have to double block here. Again, I guess we're even on cards now, but piece of the puzzle is changing that math. And what's he got? Looks like I'm just dead to Exaxes from a Rolling Thunder. Yeah, don't think I would have won even if I tapped my mana perfectly that game, so that was a little rough. Trying to think. So Rolling Thunder gets me. I think this was game 1. I can't even remember. Let's see. Game 2. Yeah, this is game 2. So I get to find an island turn 1, play Spellfist turn 2, play Inventory turn 3. Ooh, drew the forest, which is actually pretty good. So now I just need a second blue. Ooh, and I get to play, I think, pieces first. More mana efficient play. He might counter it. And he does, which is actually kind of annoying. Because I was looking forward to pulsing back something other than an Evolving Wilds. Ooh, but this turn's pretty great. I have take inventory into island, take inventory? Yeah, one time dealer. Alright. And Alchemist Land is fine. So Galvanic Bombardment's just to ideally, or yeah, just to activate. Ooh, I thought it was going to be to turn on the second Galvanic Bombardment, which again is card's just not good compared to Fiery Impulse. So here again, I was a little scared of negate, so I didn't want to run the Ojutai summons out there. So I'm kind of baiting, but I just go for the pulse. Figure this might get negated. Yep. I'm fine with that because I want this summons to resolve. Ooh, and I even get to impulse, kill his guy. Deal him another bit. Yeah, this Alchemist in play plus these Ojutai summons is going to be pretty good, but he has impulse. That's alright. I already got him at pretty low life, and I'm way ahead on board. I drew a blank this turn, but whatever. He drew Ojutai summons, whatever. Just kill his guy. Bash for 4. And he scoops? Whoa. That's a premature scoop. Like, if I draw a land, like, let's imagine for a second here that I draw a land for turn. I hit him down for 4. He goes to 6. What if, like, he has an Ojutai summons coming into play, right? So he has one 2/2 flyer. What if he draws another Ojutai Summons? He has a draw step, right? He's conceding before he even drew a card. If he draws Ojutai Summons and plays it, then he has 2/2s, 2/2s. I have 2/2s. He has one unknown card in hand. I have one unknown card in hand. That is a premature scoop if I've ever seen one. He is not dead. I really don't get it. Anyway. I mean, I'll take it, but I don't, in my draft groups and stuff, I don't condone that behavior. Like, if someone's on my team and I'm rooting for them, I would never want them to scoop in that spot in a million years. It makes no sense to me. This hand looks like a mulligan on the draw. I mean, you know me, I like to live dangerously, and it's got all 1 and 2 drops, but if it misses, it's just going to lose. Whereas if I drew right away, I'd play 2-drop, then I'd play 2-drop, then I'd play 2-drop, and it would potentially get there, but I could be, like, I really need to hit like 2 or 3 or maybe even 4 lands in a row to be perfectly seamless with this hand. And I have to hit specifically Evolving Wilds or Mountain on turn 1, so gotta mull it. This hand's not that great, but it's a little better. Island, I will keep on top because it lets me pieces, and it gets me closer to Ojutai Summons. Even though it's not a mountain, it's fine. He's got take inventory. Alright. Alchemist. Alright, so I really need to hit Montania. Pilgrim's Eye. Alright, that's a mountain. Usually I'll find the forest, but it's really important just to get the mountain in play this time. He's got Tormenting Voice. Looks like he's a little flooded too. Sided in the Spell Shrivel. Mainly for Rolling Thunder. But I imagine I can counter anything here. Yeah, he's just drawing too many cards, so I just want to stop him as much as I can early. So I specifically chose not to play pieces from the puzzle this turn to hold up Spell Shrivel, because I wanted to just get value from Spell Shrivel as early as I could. And it looks like he's going to Fiery Impulse, killing my Spell Fist. And my Spell Shrivel resolves, so I got him to discard a land, and I countered his draw too, so I think that was pretty successful. He has 2 mana open, so he could have another negate. If he had negate, he maybe would have negated my Spell Shrivel just to draw 2 more cards. But it still scares me a little bit, so why not? And actually, I should just be running both of these Alchemists out anyway, because they'll deal so much more damage after I resolve this Ojutai Summons. It does give him one more draw step to potentially draw a negate, but if he slams an Ojutai Summons here right now, I think I'm in a good position. Good. Alright, so he makes the same play, except he's ahead on me 4 life right now, but I'm going to be, with double Alchemist, going to be pretty far ahead, I think. Ooh, and Impulse, obviously, it was pretty insane draw. So I think I just, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Play my guy. So he is a little ahead of me here, so I am going to trade 2/2s. Specifically because I don't know what type of removal he has. And I don't want to be soft to Rolling Thunder when I don't have a negate in hand. He's got another spell. Oh, he did have a Rolling Thunder. Good thing I blocked. What's he targeting? I think he targets my Pilgrim's Eye and my Thermal Alchemist. Cast it for 7 mana, so 5. Yeah, so you go kill the Pilgrim's Eye, Thermal Alchemist, and deal 1 to you. Go to 10. Or, yeah, something like that. Well, this is a little weird. Now it's insanely close. But, ooh, Pulse is not helpful right now, but I think I just pieces the puzzle first. Hope to hit. Ooh, and I do hit. Hitting take inventory is really good. I do miss out on that forest. probably should just take Ojachai summons since I can take inventory and this turn hope to hit land. Next turn, yeah, I don't care about negate. I just Ojachai summons, take inventory. And take inventory here. Hope to hit land. This is drawing only one card. Okay. Well, I'm going to have some flyers and he has no cards in hand, so. Okay, I'm just going to trade because a top deck Rolling Thunder would be bad for me. Really want to hit land so I can Fiery Impulse. Ugh. So I don't want to take the turn off, so I'm definitely just going to use my mana efficiently. I mean, if he drew negate, that was really bad for me, but he didn't. So he's got 7 mana, so he can Rolling Thunder me for 5, and then deal 2 more with Thermal Alchemist. So I'm effectively at 2 if he has Thunder, so I gotta be a little scared of that. I put him to 8, I put him to 7. Play another 2/2. Jeez, another pulse. I might need to fix my mana base. I only have 4 green cards, and I guess, Evolving Wilds aren't a green source; they're a potential green source. Hue Pilgrims. I wish there was like Prophetic Prism. Prophetic Prism would be like probably exactly what I would play in this deck. So I got to hit for 2. Definitely impulse this guy instead of the summons because I don't want to die to Rolling Thunder. Now if he has Rolling Thunder in hand, what does he have? Ooh, he has negate. Okay, before it untaps, I Fiery Impulse again, and I deal him an extra point. And he concedes. Again, I don't know if he should concede. Depends what he has in hand, but the stack is my guys are going to untap. I'm going to be able to put him down to 2 at end of turn. His guy's going to die. I denied him an untap step. Then he's negating my first impulse, which doesn't matter. So I'm going to be at 8. He's going to have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana. Yeah, so even if he has Rolling Thunder in hand and he hit land, he'd only be able to deal 6 to me. But in dealing 6 to me, yeah, he could only kill 2 of my creatures as well. So yeah, that was an appropriate time to scoop, I guess. But what if, I guess he could take inventory, draw 2, and draw like double Fiery Impulse, and go kill 2 of my guys. And then if he had a Fiery Impulse in hand, he already would have used it. So yeah, I guess he was just dead. Pretty close games though. Pretty ironic that these pulses didn't get to do their thing, but I think it's pretty clear if I made the mana better. Don't know what I should do. Probably should make the mana a little bit better. Maybe add 1 more Warped Landscape or 1 more Unknown Shores. Really not a fan of either of those cards in general, but being able to cast these pulses is just backbreaking, right? Like it breaks the mirror. All right, well, on to the finals.